Welcome back everyone to another video of this channel. It's been a while since I've done this video. I've been quite busy in life and volunteering and getting back from Summit and so forth. So of course we have a podcast as well. So if you are interested in the podcast where we involve all the experts and volunteers and just the community in general, we do have a podcast. Search for it under Dynamics Corner podcast. You can find it in pretty much any platform, podcast platform out there. I'll also leave a link down below if you are interested in listening to all the experts in the community that is giving back and sharing their knowledge and expertise as well. In this episode, we're going to be talking about how to take payments in Business Central. Although it's basic, there are a few things that is new that you can certainly utilize within Business Central. So let's get started. All right, so I am in my Business Central environment. So the first things first, there are multiple ways to capture payments, customer payments. One is the cash receipt journal. So I was recently working with a client, someone new using Business Central regarding how to apply cash payments within Business Central. And as we discussed the standard way of taking cash payments via cash receipt journal manually. Now, the way I remember doing so is via cash receipt journal. As a reference, you would navigate or search for cash receipt journal, enter the proper values, apply to specific invoice, and then post. With this process, unfortunately, it's hard to identify which open ledger you can apply it to without having to drill down a little bit further. So I come to find out there is another process that would help this would help simplify this process via what we call register customer payments. So how is this different? Well, you can quickly register a payment from one customer, so it automatically filters to that specific customer. You can access this via this function via navigating to the customer list. So let's get started. So the first thing what I'm going to do is go to a customer. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose one of these customers that I can apply payment to. Let's choose School of Fine Arts. You see there's a little bit of a balance. They have $53,000 that we want them to pay. So the next step would be under Home here. Then you'll see Register Customer Payments. So I'm going to click on this customer payments and you'll see a pop-up menu that goes to some of the setup. First, you have to make sure that you have a template configured, a batch name, the bank account, checking, and so forth. So you can go ahead and configure this. At this point, I'm going to use this as default. I'm going to hit OK. Here is where it becomes very helpful. You will be presented with an open ledger entries for the highlighted customer that I chose. As you populate the amount received value, it will update the remaining amount. So in my example, I'm going to, a customer provided me $1,100 to apply against invoices. I'm going to apply maybe $1,050 in one amount. So for example, amount received, $10,050. Okay. And then I'm going to once I apply that against the first invoice, I may apply the rest against the second invoice. In this case, it's down this one right here, so 50. All right, and then from that point in time, you'll notice that it's tagging those invoices with payment made, the dates received 4/10/2023. That's based on your work date. So even though this recording is, it's recorded today's date, October 26, my work date is set as 4/10. So as you prepare to post, I would make a point that there are two ways to post. And as always, you can always preview. to see what that would look like. But there's two specific posts that I want to point out here. One is post lump payment. Right here, post as lump payment. This would show up as a single line of payment from the customer ledger entry. So when I post this, it just shows one single line of $1,100 on the customer ledger entries. Post payments, right here, post payments. Payments will show up as two individual payments on the customer ledger entries. You'll see 1050 and then a second line for 50. So you can we can preview that post so you have an understanding what that looks like. So let's take a look at that. So if I do a lump, you'll see what that would look like from the can I create this and is blocked? Customer's blocked. I can't post. So let's go back out here and navigate to customer. Let's make sure that this customer is unblocked. And let's edit. I want to be able to invoice, maybe not shipped. Actually, let's just unblock the whole thing. All right, let's try that again. I'm going to do a post preview. You should now see a single customer ledger entry. As you can see right here, I can preview this. And you'll see it's a single payment. So let me expand this a little bit more. And you'll see that $1,100 was applied. Now, if I was to do this as a post payment, preview posting payments, post payments, I should see two separate lines. And then you see my customer ledger entry here. Let me drill down and see. You'll see that two different $10.50 and the $50. So it really depends how you want to capture that, but it does give you the two option. So that's pretty much it. It's much easier to deal with in sending all open ledger entries for a particular customer in a single view without drilling into individual ones. Very quick and easy. Apply the amount. Go ahead and preview it. Either post it as a lump or post it as a single payment line. As a lump, and of course the post payment for individual lines. That's it, pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If you find this helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, or make a comment, or reach out if you have any additional questions. All right, take care and have a good one. Peace.